Hi there, folks, and welcome to the Word Solutions for this week's The Daily Rigour, issue number 190. So, the government have announced, actually for the third time that we've been doing this Daily Rigour, so for the third time in 190 issues, that they're going to be increasing that TV licence again, this time by £3. So, licence holders can actually pay in a single payment or bi-weekly or monthly payments to help spread the cost. So if you were paying for it monthly, which is what I do, how much extra would the new fee cost per month? So currently it's going to be this figure here, the £154.50, shared equally amongst the 12 months in the year, so rounded to two decimal places, that'd be £12.88. So the new cost is going to be £3 more than this, so £157.50, and we're going to divide that by 12 too to get £13.13, and then obviously to find how much extra the new fee will cost them, we just need to take these two amounts away from each other. So 25 pence more per month, so not a massive amount of money, but when is it possibly going to stop? When's it ever going to stop that? Okay, so onto our environment story. So we've got here that there's a new study, and so the likelihood, a wee bit of probability here, of a bee being found in any given place in Europe and North America has declined by a third since the 1970s. Quite a huge number. But anyway, we ran this story here about a year ago, where it was proved that bees were surprisingly good at numeracy, and in particular their work with zero as a placeholder. So how many questions did you get right from our zero quiz? Let's find out. So first one's 9 add 0. So if you add 0 to a number, then its value remains unchanged. So the answer to that would be 9. So number 2, 0 multiplied by 7. So that means 7 lots of 0. So you can either add up 7 zeros to get 0, or you could just know that when you multiply any number by 0, you get 0. Now for number 3, trickier one here, 5 divided by 0. So I wonder what kind of answers you wrote here. Well, basically, if you think of it in terms of sharing, so even sharing money, how do you share £5 between 0 people? You can't do it. And similarly, you can't divide by 0. What we say there is the answer's undefined. And in fact, if you type that sum into the calculator, it wouldn't be able to calculate you an answer because it's undefined. So it would come up as maths error. Anyway, so hopefully you get at least a grade B in that little quiz there. So onto our sports story. So England beat Scotland in the Six Nations match. So we're asked for the final score. So gives all of England's information first. So let's use the table to help us here. So they scored the only try of the game, which would have given them 5 points, and the resulting conversion. So that's singular. So that's going to be 2 points for the conversion, and they scored two penalties. So we're going to add two lots of 3 points onto that. So 2 times 3 is 6. We've got to do the multiplication first, obviously, and then add the 5 and the 2. So England scored a total of 13 points. Now, as for Scotland, it says that as did Scotland, so in other words, they scored two penalties as well. So they scored 2 times 3, which is 6 points. And when you're writing a score, you should use a colon, and you should always put the home team first, but you might not have known that Scotland were at home there. But proper score is Scotland 6, and then 13 points to England, and that's how a kind of rugby score's written. So on to our final story. So in our business story for this week, two enterprising college students who made a large profit from selling face masks on eBay. So we're wanting to calculate the profit that they've made. Well, to calculate profit, you work out the income, you work out the expenditure, and you take them away from each other to calculate your profit. Because obviously you've got to take off what you spent before you can count that income as money earned. So so they've sold 1,000 face masks at £8 each. Um, so to work out their income there, it's going to be 1,000 lots of £8. In other words, 1,000 times 8, which is £8,000 worth of income. Now, in terms of their expenditure, they bought packs of 10 masks at 17 pence each. So how many packs would they need to buy? Well, if you add up all the 10 masks, you would need 100 lots of 10 masks to make 1,000 face masks. So in other words, they had to buy 100 packs. So that's 17 pence times 100 packs. So 0.17 is 17 pence written as pounds, so that gives us £17. So the tidy profit is going to be 8,000 take away £17, which gives us £7,983. So fantastic enterprise and stuff there. Just to warn you though, I think it was also shown in the article that the masks won't actually protect you from the coronavirus, so consider that with caution if you're thinking about buying one. Anyway, folks, that was our work solutions. Hope you enjoyed solving these problems, and I'll see you next week for more stories from the news of the week and the numbers behind them. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and bye for now.